everyone, my name is Amanda Eckery and I'm the founder of El Paso Jazz Girls. We're requesting $5,000 to grow our 2019 summer program by hiring 3 additional teaching artists, covering their transportation costs, and ensuring that our program remains cost-free for participants. In the last decade, only 7 girls have made Texas All-State Jazz Band. That's less than 2% of participants. National bands like Jazz at Lincoln Center have had 0 females since its inception over 30 years ago. And right here at NEC, only 1 female has been in a jazz honors ensemble for the last 9 years. Clearly, there's a lack of diversity in jazz, both in institutions and in professional settings. So I created El Paso Jazz Girls to help change this demographic, starting with my hometown. El Paso Jazz Girls is a cost-free program for female-identifying students age 11 to 18. Students learn from professional female musicians, meet and play with girls from all over El Paso, and create a support system. We had our inaugural clinic this past July, which drew girls from all 3 El Paso school districts, and as a result, 2 of our participants have been accepted into a citywide honors jazz band, which hasn't had females for the last 5 years. So changes are happening. This year, our June 2019 summer clinic is going to be bigger, longer, and include a final concert. We're expanding to a week-long program and hosting our concert at a local restaurant for a real-life gig experience. And to make our clinic bigger, we're expanding our age limit to include middle school girls, accepting all instruments and vocalists, regardless if they're found in a traditional big band. I'm hosting 3 recruitment events at El Paso schools and hiring 3 additional teaching artists to ensure that we can accommodate any instrument and help facilitate with ensembles. All of our teaching artists are El Paso natives, with the exception of 1, Grace Ward, who's from Austin, Texas. We're coming back from Austin, from Boston, from New York, because bringing home successful female musicians is eye-opening for participants. They're able to see various careers, opportunities, ask questions, and know that a life in music is attainable as a girl from El Paso. Lastly, we aren't just a drop-in, see you later kind of program. I've created epjazzgirls.com to serve as a resource for girls. We post monthly blogs that talk about questions that girls have, and I'm continually adding to our resource page, which includes stuff like how to book a gig in El Paso to dealing with audition anxiety. According to research done by Dr. Ariel Alexander, most young girls don't enter or drop out of jazz education due to the masculine image of jazz, gender stereotypes of instruments, and competitive and dominating settings. El Paso Jazz Girls is making direct strides to break these barriers. We're not only growing El Paso's jazz community, but we're bringing awareness and inciting others to take action on who they play with, hire, and learn from. I plan to develop El Paso Jazz Girls to become a statewide and eventually a national program, and this grant is essential to take the first steps towards making that a reality. Thank you so much for your time and your consideration.
Amazing. Wow.